All right, what's going on, guys? Farzin Masugan here with you to recap the first half between the Chiefs and the Panthers as the Chiefs are in front 20-9 to conclude the first half. Let's talk for about roughly 10 minutes as both teams are in the locker room right now. Chiefs looking to build off what they did. The Panthers will get the ball to open up the second half, but some good things from Kansas City here. I'll start with the defense. Because I know a lot of people are going to talk about how the Chiefs defense are kind of getting picked apart, which they are. But here's where the Chiefs have made a statement the most in this game. Carolina has the fifth best red zone offense coming into this game. They're 0 of 3 in the red zone in this game. So Kansas City, despite allowing a lot of yards in this game, it's 179 yards, but feels like a lot more. They're still doing a really good job of holding the Panthers to just field goals. So offense right now off to a really nice lead, scoring 10 points in both the first and second quarters. Whereas the Panthers, they've been held to just field goals, moving the ball well, but they're not finishing off these drives like I thought they would. If there was more time left on the clock at the end of that first half, I think they would have utilized Hubbard more. Hubbard's really been non-existent. And what were we talking about on the podcast this week with Sean Smith? If you have a lead, you're going to have more opportunities for sacks, and the Chiefs got one. But as a result, because you have a big lead like this, 20-9, you're forcing the opponent to abandon the run game. That's one way to stop Hubbard. It's not anything done by the Chiefs defense. It's more so the Chiefs offense. You could say Noah Gray is essentially stopping Chuba Hubbard and not letting him navigate. Only 2 runs in this game from Hubbard. Jonathan Brooks came in, the rookie, finally made his season debut, but already got hurt, unfortunately, which is, that just sucks. And they had a very scary situation, I believe, with Jatavion Sanders landing on his head there. So that was really scary. Hopefully he will be okay. Usually when players go off on a cart like that, it is unlikely that they come back for the remainder of the game. Let's talk about Noah Gray. Air horns for Noah Gray. 4 touchdowns in the last 5 quarters for Noah Gray. So two nice stats here. One from the defense. They forced the Panthers to be 0 of 3 in the red zone when the Panthers have the fifth best red zone offense in the league. And for Noah Gray on the offensive side of the ball, Noah Gray has 4 touchdowns in the last 5 quarters. So really good to see him get more involved in the end zone there. Obviously been a big favorite of Patrick Mahomes the last couple of games. Who knows? We still have another half of football to go. So he's got a chance to go out there and get one more. Both Noah Gray and Travis Kelce, they each have 4 catches. Gray has 4 for 66 and a pair of touchdowns. Kelce has 4 of 49. Kelce far more involved today than he was last week. It is the Panthers, but you can't ever apologize. The old adage in the NFL, you don't ever apologize for winning. Chiefs have not won yet, but they're on their way, especially with a lead like this, holding the Panthers to no touchdowns on the scoreboard, and the Chiefs trying to get back in the win column after a loss last week. So, everyone else loves to make a big deal when the Lions and the Bills blow out bad teams. Well, the Chiefs are kind of doing the same thing right now. So let's keep that same energy. Yeah, that's how. Yeah. Temple, I see your comment there. DJ Humphries can't be worse than Wanye Morris. Yeah, I tweeted that as soon as Wanye Morris allowed that sack on Patrick Mahomes. This is why the Chiefs signed DJ Humphries, and I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be. He's not going to be on the sidelines for a long time. He is not. No way. No way. That guy is going to be starting very, very soon. I think he starts this Friday. But if they don't want him to play that game, which I would be a little shocked because, quite honestly, I think you need him against Max Crosby. Then you're going to have to. You definitely are going to have to use him in the following game against Bosa and Mac on Sunday night, but that's a little too far away right now. We don't want to spend too much time on that. By the way, let's talk about Samaje Perine. He got off to a really nice start with that 56-yard kick return to open up the game. He has 3 touches for 82 yards. He has a run for 13 yards, and he has a reception for 13 yards. So he's going out there getting involved on special teams, run game, pass game. I like what I'm seeing from Samaje Perine in this game. And I've been calling for the Chiefs to get Samaje Perine more involved, get him in the offense more. It's been several weeks now. He should have a good grasp of the Chiefs offense, and they've certainly been using him a lot more in this game. So hopefully he gets involved more. Kareem Hunt has 7 carries for 24 yards. A couple of first downs there for the Chiefs. You've also seen the Chiefs get Carson Steele involved as well. He does have a catch for 9 yards, getting involved in the play action as well. So the Chiefs have been using a lot of their running backs in this game, which is good to see. The block on that Kelsey missed should have translated into more yards for Worthy, but didn't get it. And also Worthy had a touchdown, but not a big deal since the Chiefs made up for it. There was that weird sequence of events where there were so many penalties back and forth in the Chiefs red zone, and the Chiefs kept getting pushed back. But Spencer Schrader, not Harrison Butker, fortunately, Schrader has been very good. He didn't attempt any field goals last week because the Chiefs, all of their scores were touchdown scores. But today, Spencer Schrader has kicked 2 field goals, made both of them. The longest was from 41 yards and has 2 PATs as well. So he's going out there and has been active for the Chiefs. A little bit of a concern from him, given how his kicks looked when he was with the Jets. But it's nice to see. Yeah, I'm not going to go too crazy about this game because it is the Panthers after all. This is what you're supposed to look like when you're playing a team like the Panthers. So hopefully the Chiefs can keep that up in the second half. Last week against the Bills, the Bills didn't score any points, but neither did the Chiefs. So I'm hoping the Chiefs can look better in the second half, get a nice little knockout punch going into the fourth quarter, and maybe like Carson Wentz play some snaps in the fourth quarter. How about that? I think that would be nice to see. Get these guys ready for Friday night, because I think given the short week, the way it is, and the Raiders, they've got a good defense. Anything you can do to try to alleviate some of the physical grind for this Chiefs team by even pulling the starters a little early, I think that'd be huge. Then you've got Pacheco, Aminhu coming back. Maybe DJ Humphries plays. That would be huge. So I'm really curious to see how the Chiefs start in the second half with the Panthers getting the ball. But yeah, Charlie says this is refreshing. It certainly is. Again, it is the Panthers, but hey, again, can't ever apologize. You got to go out there and play your game. So I like what I'm seeing, and I hope the Chiefs can continue and capitalize. On Instagram, AK Adam 1980 says our defense can't put pressure on any QB. Haven't done it consistently all season. Well, I disagree with that. They haven't been able to put pressure. They have been, but they're not getting the sacks. And we had Sean Smith on the podcast earlier this week. If you go out there and get a lead like the Chiefs have right now, there will be more opportunities for sacks, and the Chiefs haven't really capitalized on that. They're getting to Bryce Young. It's not like they're not doing anything. So yeah, I'd like to see the Chiefs defense go out there and take down Bryce Young a couple of times with the ball in his hand. Go get some sacks. That'd be nice to get, especially since the sack total has been underwhelming this season. So hopefully the Chiefs, with a big lead, can continue to force that on the Panthers. Hey guys, come back after the game. We will do the Chiefs Zone podcast live. We will recap the game between the Chiefs and the Panthers, and it is going to be a short week, so we can spend a little bit of time looking ahead to the Las Vegas Raiders. We'll do that. Video calls as well. So please click on the link after the game. I'll have the link ready for you guys. We'll keep posting it throughout the post-game podcast. But I want to hear from you guys. So we'll have the link for the video calls. All you got to do is click the link, put in your name, turn on your audio and your video, and we'll get you on, and we can talk face-to-face. As close as possible face-to-face. You guys know what I mean. So we can do that after the game. If not, if you don't want to call in, we can always just read your comments in the live chat. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm Farzi Wasugi. Appreciate you guys joining me for this halftime live chat. I will talk to you all after the game. Take care.